some of these tips here from Blessed Zone. She was on my Pinterest account, and I have a Pinterest account which I have a herb cupboard, it's called. I think that's what I named it, something like that, but something about herbs. And it is, I add a lot of different spices and stuff to that, and different natural remedies and different things. And it really is so interesting to me. So I have that, and it might be locked on my page right now because I just think it's so valuable to me, right? And just, oh my gosh. So we're going to go ahead and list some herbs here. These are herbs. We're going to list some of these, and they have different things that they help with. So I thought that would kind of be helpful in this video as well. And then we'll go on to some herbs that heal, and we'll go on to some healing spices, and then we'll go on to some herbs for weight loss will be the last one. So these, and I'll go through them fast so you guys are not taking up so much of your time. So rose hip, they help with colds and inflammation. Rosemary, sore joints and memory. And I also read before that it helps with, memory. So I put that in there already. So yarrow, excess bleeding, it uses the leaves for excess bleeding. So red clover for heart circulation. Hops is for digestive and toothache. Sumac is for eye problems and gargle with it for sore throat. And aloe helps with burns and wounds. And then blackberry for upset stomachs and cough syrup. And then lavender, insomnia and insect bites. And mint is for digestive problems and skin rashes. Skin rashes for the leaves. Oh, for the leaves you can use for a skin rash. Okay. Cattail. I didn't know you could like digest or ingest cattail. Really? It's some sort of a food source, but I don't know what else she said. But I couldn't believe that one was on there. You may have to research that one again and look that one up. So wild rose for cold and bladder. It's a diuretic for bladder. And passion flower is for depression and cloudy mind. Slippery elm is for stomach ache. Sage, which I grow sage, is purifying body, cuts and bruises. Bruises and it heals. Oh, cuts and bruises and it heals. And sage, I always make the little bundles of sage. Let me show you my little bundles I made up. I wasn't planning on doing this. I would have had them all here for you guys. But I have my sage, and I make up these little bundles, and they are really cute. I think they're really cute. So anyway, I will go ahead and hold these, and then I will burn it, and then I will put like this little dish underneath me, right? And I'll go all through my house, and I'll open up my back door and open up my front door, and I'll go all through my house, all through my shop, all through my den and office out there, and I will just like refresh the house and get rid of any bad vibes or anything. And it is wonderful. And I did have a tea with this the other day, and it was delicious too. I had some other herbs with it. But aren't they cute? They are just really, really cute. And so I just make up these bundles so I can burn them. And then I have loose, I don't take from here. I have loose ones too. So when I harvest my sage, I do some like this, and then I do some that's loose that I can use for tea or cooking or anything like that. So you can see that I'm just totally into this. I like it. And then, where were we? We stopped on sage. Okay, so let's go. Ginger for ear infection, digestion, and bronchial. And then mullein. I think I have this growing in my garden, just like voluntary, but I'm not sure that that's what it is. It says reduce swelling. And I left it grow all last year because I was like, I read about this, and I think this is the plant, but I'm not sure. And then ashwagandha, we're hearing more and more about ashwagandha, which they say that helps with bone weakness, memory loss, vitality, pain, and swelling. So a lot of great benefits in the ashwagandha. I'm going to look it up on I do have one herb in my Amazon cart right now, and I'm going to look up this ashwagandha and add it to my cart, and I'm going to get some of that and see if it can help. So anyway, so then we're moving on now to 10 herbs that heal. So rosemary helps with coughing, oregano menstrual cramps, dill upset GI tract, which is your GI tract, and then cilantro helps with tiredness, parsley relieves bloatingness, and then mint calms the tummy, and ginger for nauseousness, and then curry powder for achy joints. I need some of that. I pulled a muscle in my groin area, and it is, I worked yesterday at the B&B, at the Airbnb, at my Airbnb, and I did one lap the day before. I didn't go for a long walk in the last probably 5 days because I pulled a muscle, and I'm like really wanting to get out there, especially these sunny days that we're having, and it's just like, oh. So I'm kind of laying low. I've been researching. I've been doing a lot of other stuff, and then my laundry from Airbnb because I have more guests coming to this weekend. So getting that all done so I can go over there and make beds tomorrow or the next day and get it all sanitized and beautified and all of that. So where were we? We were achy joints, and then basil uplifts your mood. So healing spices. Turmeric speeds up healing cuts and burns. We read that on the other page. And then ginger soothes headaches and nausea. And then nutmeg helps with sleep and insomnia. Fenugreek helps with hair thinning and falling out. Cloves has a natural anesthetic ingredient called ingenol. EUGENOL. Ingenol. Something like that. And helps with toothache. Cinnamon kills bacteria in your mouth, which causes bad breath. And I didn't know that because when I made my toothpaste the other day, I would have put cinnamon in there, and I didn't know that. So now I have to go back and make a new one because it only lasts about 4 or 5 days before it starts to kind of look really bad, and then I don't want to use it. And then I did get a toothpaste from Thrive Market, which I will put their link in this description. Thrive Market has a natural toothpaste which tastes good, and I've been using that now, and it is wonderful. I believe it's made out of, I'm not for sure, but I think it's made out of, just by the texture, I think it's made out of coconut oil as well, and some other really great ingredients because it tastes pretty good. And I'm going to stick with that one until it runs out, and then I'll probably buy it again because I like it that much. And then, so I'll put the link to Thrive Market. You can go there and join. I think they have a special right now too. If you join, you get like so much money off if you join right now or something. It's just a few bucks a month. I mean, and you can get some wonderful products and things from them, and at a cheaper price than you can elsewhere most of the time. And then he talked about black pepper, crushed black pepper, and honey can help with coughs and colds. So this resource here is the Herbalist Humble Soul on Pinterest. So that's her name of her page on Pinterest. And she talks about herbs for weight loss. So she also puts a disclaimer in there. She is not responsible for any medical cures or anything, and you always consult your doctor right first. So just a few little things she says is green tea leaf helps fat burning, dandelion root removes toxin, funnel seed promotes weight loss, improves digestion, licorice root soothes digestion, peppermint soothes your stomach, and ginger helps repair the stomach lining, which is good to know. I freeze my ginger so I always can have it fresh. I pull it out and have it fresh. I thought there was something else I wanted to share with you guys about this. Maybe it was on, let me just look at this a minute here. Herbs and spices. Like peppermint is a cooling, cools you down, and then black coffee it cools you down. And I think it was turmeric and I believe cinnamon are ones that heat you up. So depending on you, he says that it just depends on each person what they need for healing and stuff like that. If you need to heat up your metabolism, if you need to cool it down and stuff like that. So I thought that was really pretty interesting. So I think that's all I wrote. I thought I wrote a recipe down for weight loss. Oh, so that's what it was. Herbs for weight loss. So that's what hers was. So you could probably, no, I'm not saying what you could do, but I could probably, like green tea, I might have some green tea in my pantry. I'll have to go look. But green tea leaf, dandelion root, I have some of that. I saved it from my parking lot, dandelions, this last spring. So I have dandelion root here somewhere. And then fennel seed, I think I just bought some fennel seed. The only thing I don't have is licorice root. I have peppermint or spearmint. I guess I have spearmint. I don't know if I have peppermint, but I have spearmint I grow. And then ginger, so I have that in the freezer, which I could boil some of this and seep it and maybe try it. Maybe see if it does help with weight loss. So there's a lot of different concoctions out there. There's a lot of different things that you can do. But the best way to do it is to eat healthy and to get a little exercise in. And I'm not saying overly exercise, but a little exercise every day, as much as you can do. Some of you can do more than others, right? Do what is good for you. And, starting to implement some of these herbs and spices that can boost the value of your meals and nutrient-wise, and, that can help you enhance your life. And, just by doing that, it can help, right? If you need help, you're way overweight, you don't know where to turn, you don't have a plan to follow, you don't have something in front of you to look at, videos to look at where you can just go through each day and know what to do next. I have a written plan. I have videos that go along with it to walk you through the process. I also give my coaching weekly where we hop on a call and we talk about your situation. You don't have to be on video. When we do Zoom calls, you can ask not to be videoed. That's just fine. I don't mind at all. And we just have voice recording. That's just fine. And it's whatever works for you too. I am a person that is trying to be helpful here, and I'm not going to put you in a